So what's the history on it?
Came from by Wapaka area. The guy had it. He was playing around with it. I don't remember where he got it from.
You said it was in 1979?
This
Or what
model?
year?
This is 69.
69. Okay, wow.
Yeah. But it hasn't run in like 5 years.
So I was looking these up. They have hydraulic drives, right?
Yes, I have this, and you can't get the seals for them,
Okay.
and that's what I have.
Okay.
I have brand new seals for it.
Okay.
I went through a bunch of research, found a company that'll specially make them,
Okay.
and they made them for me.
Okay.
So
does
I
this?
I have brand new seals for it because they do go bad after sitting for quite some time.
Okay.
It's the steering. It's for the steering mechanism.
Yep.
It works like a brake caliper.
Yep. Yeah, I looked it all up, and it like pinches the brake open. And,
Yep.
The more you turn, the more it opens.
And in the brake shoes, as long as you got the backing plates, you can go ahead and have, automotive supply will they'll put new material on the shoes.
Okay.
If you need them, if you need. I don't know if this one does or not, but
Have you driven this one yet? Or no?
Yeah, I drove it once. Yeah.
Okay. Was it pretty decent driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes pretty good because of these tires. They're so big, so it really goes
Okay.
pretty fast. But
And then, so you were saying this one has an adapter that sticks out more?
no, they have adapters. It's the wrong offset tire. It was just put on there just to drive it.
Okay.
It came with a web tire, but they were junk, and that's the problem with them is they rot.
Yeah.
And they were like a web tire, and they were a 3-bolt pattern. They were a really small bolt pattern,
Oh.
and there was just three little bolts in there. So what they did is the guy I bought it from had some adapter plates machined for it, made for it, so you could put regular ATV 4-bolt
Oh, nice.
on it.
Very cool.
Yeah, otherwise you're kind of screwed.
Yep. Yeah, that tread's right up there.
Yeah.
That's getting close.
Yeah. But there's no suspension, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it actually was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Pretty fast. Yeah, it really went. Down the road, I drove it at his place down the road and back.
I was researching these. They used to race them back in the day.
Yes. Put roll bars in them.
Yeah. That's something.
For some reason, on Facebook, you don't see much at all about scramblers.
No, you
anywhere.
don't. No, you don't.
It's all Aztec. No, I'm here. This is just a boat bumper
Okay.
that went on here. You can still get that actually. There's places where you can source that.
Is that just riveted then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's how they did fiberglass boats years ago. Because they just had that bumper on there.
Yep.
And so and it's all original deal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's even still got the sticker on it for the dash.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Well, must have spent a lot of time inside, I'm guessing. Otherwise, the stickers would, that decal would be all eaten right off of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely unique. I never saw a Scrambler before in person, so.
And they float. I don't know if I'd want to.
Yeah.
The seals, the axle seals, I definitely put new axle seals in it before that, but.
Yeah.
But
probably float for a little bit.
Yeah, right? I mean, it'd be okay to go through water and a little.
Yeah, a little water wouldn't hurt it.
They got a crash, big thick plastic thing on the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, I see that.
That's for hitting logs, I guess. Stuff out in the woods, but not much. There's not a lot out there, that's for sure.
Yeah, not.
It's kind of like these pugs. There's not a lot out. There's not a lot out there on these pugs either.
Would you sell the pug too, or no? Or you want to keep it? And what's the story with this one? You said that
this one here
you got it from Wapaka.
Yeah, this came. No, this didn't. This came from Wapaka.
Oh, okay.
This came from I don't remember. It was way up north, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they were built in Bruce, Wisconsin area. I did talk to the original guy that started the factory. He was in his 80s at the time when I talked to him, so I don't know if he's still around. But anyways, he originally built these, or started to build these, because he was a hunter in Canada. He hunted a lot in Canada. and there was no way of getting your moose out or elk and stuff in Canada, your large game. So he developed this, and it was an engineer, and it turned into a company. And they actually had a little camper and stuff that went in the back. There was a couple accessories that you could buy. He sold with them. This machine here doesn't even have a serial number on it. And according to him, he said it's one of the first ones he built. So they articulate and they twist. So they're pretty tough. I mean, this is I don't know what year, 68, 69, 68, something like that, I think it is. Wouldn't take a whole lot to restore it. It's actually in pretty good shape when you think about how old it is.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's 50 years old. This stuff is 50 years old. It's hard to believe that, wow, it's 50 years old, it's still here, you know?
Yep.
When you think
still
about
in
it,
pieces, not parted out, not junked. Yeah.
50-some years old, and here
Somebody
it is
kept it
sitting
in their garage. Yep.
Yeah, here it is sitting in this little garage in Berlin, Wisconsin. You know.
Yep. Check this thing out. So these things came in a couple different models. I don't know what size the engine is. We'll have to see when we get this thing apart. Looks like it might be kind of hard to work on. You can't take this top off. Batteries right in there. Pretty cool machine. Even has a spot for a hitch right there. Gas tank. Got the two headlights in the front. Well, we'll get this thing unloaded and start working on it. Alright, here it is, the Scrambler 6x6. Thing's pretty cool. The guy had another cool machine in the garage as well that I might potentially buy. But we're focused on this one for now. Hopefully we can get this one running today. So this is equipped with a Briggs & Stratton. Looks like it does have electric start. Let's just see if anything turns over when we do the key. No, battery must be dead on it. But this one's pretty cool because it has hydraulic turning. So as you turn the steering wheel this way, it pushes fluid down into this drum right here, which is kind of like a brake. You can see it right here. Pushes fluid in, and you can see it. Watch what it does. See that? It pushes that out, and it brakes it so these wheels don't move on that side, and it turns that way. And same with the other side. You can see the brakes working like that. So definitely a cool design, and that was unlike any other machine I picked up. So very unique in that way. The battery's back there. We'll stick a jumper to it in a little while here. And then you've got the gas and the brake right here. And then the gas tank right here. And then look at all the stickers on here. Looks like a kill switch. You've got parking brake right here. And choke. And it looks like that little lever might be the parking brake right there. And then the key. So, pretty cool machine. Then this thing is riveted all the way along. So that's gonna be a pain to take off if we have to. But it's all original, all stock. I'm trying to figure out what horsepower this thing is. We'll have to dig into that and see. All right, I think we're gonna start by getting a jumper pack to the battery and just seeing if anything lights up. We'll see if the lights work and just if anything turns on. I guess we can check if electric start works and we'll kind of go from there. Everything looks like it's bolted down correctly, so that's good. There's Jade on the treadmill. Don't mind the noise. Let's see if the lights work here. Turn the key to on. Let's see here. Alright, looks like the lights stopped working. I don't know if they burnt out or what. Huh. There we go. It looks like electric start's working. But it doesn't sound like it's grabbing back here. Here. Oh, there we go. There we go, it's grabbing now. Seems like it's in gear. Huh. I don't know how you shift this thing. I'm looking for a gear lever somewhere on it. There doesn't appear to be one. I don't think there's reverse. At least I don't think. Yeah, I don't see any gear selector. Let's get that spark plug out of here. Spark plug's kind of loose in there. Pretty carboned up. Pretty black. Let's see what we get here. See if it sparks at all. We're gonna put some oil down the cylinder just to lube that up a bit. It's been sitting for a while. Alright, we have good spark. That is awesome. I thought for sure there wouldn't be spark on it. We'll take that out and then we'll do a quick compression test. See what compression is at. Alright, get this in there. Alright. Now we're going to do throttle open. We're hoping for over 120. Ooh, pretty low compression. Only 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 pounds of compression. That's not very good. That is pretty low. Let's keep cranking, see if we can get a little bit higher. Oh, we're at 90. If a ring is stuck, we'll lube up the cylinder a little bit more. A little penetrating oil. I'm thinking a ring is stuck, and that's why we have that lower compression. So we'll have to see if it starts up here, and maybe that ring will free up. We'll see. So we have spark. We have possibly enough compression. Let's check the fuel tank over here. See if that's clean. Kind of hard to see, but it looks pretty good. Looks really good in there. So this is a 4-stroke, so you don't have to mix oil and gas, so it's kind of nice. The fuel tank's not that big either. It's just right up here. Probably a 3-gallon tank. It's not big at all. Is there a fuel pump? Looks like gas line goes up to here. There's a fuel filter going around to here. Okay. I'm guessing it's just the carb that pumps it, I think. So yeah, I don't see any pump here. So I think it's just gravity fed from the tank. Gotta get the filter off here. That's what that looks like. Looks pretty good, actually. Not too bad. There's the carb. Looks like that's held on by a couple screws right there. Get those off. Oh, I see the external pump now for the gas. There's actually one hidden behind the carb. Let's see if we can get this off of here. Just drop something down there. You see the pump right here. So the gas line is going to there, coming out through there. And then you can see it uses the engine to activate that pump. So that looks pretty good. Let's see if the choke is working. We'll activate the choke and see if it turns on. So right now it's off. Did it close? Yep, the choke is working. So choke is working great. Let's see if the throttle works. Alright, so throttle looks like it's working as well. So everything looks good. I guess we just have to find out if we're getting gas to this thing. So I think what we're going to do is attempt to start it. We're going to put some gas down the carb, get this thing primed, and we'll see if it pumps any gas. Oh yeah, it's pretty dark. Doesn't look... That's 6-year-old gas right there. So we're going to add some gas to the carburetor directly in through the intake, and we're just going to see if it pops over. Hopefully it has enough compression to do that. If not, we're going to have to try to free up those rings. Alright, see what happens here. Probably put the spark plug back in, that might help. A little bit more gas down there. I don't want to go in through the garage. Put my foot on the brake here. She fired up there for a brief second. I don't think the fuel pump's working. Choke it. Ooh, she wanted to go. So it's not getting fuel consistently. All right, let's take off this fuel line right here. See if it's getting gas. Could be the carb too. Maybe the carb's clogged up a little bit. Ooh. It looks like pretty gross stuff. see what happens now. Doesn't like to run without the choke on, I know that. Running with the choke though. I think the fuel pump's working at least. I think it's just the carb that's clogged now. Alright, runs really good with the choke on. Idles perfectly with the choke on. As soon as you turn that choke off, it dies. So that tells me it's not getting enough fuel in the carb at idle. So looks like we're going to be tearing down that carb, taking that off, and checking out those jets. I'm pretty sure the fuel pump's working. Alright, let's try to get this carb off. So the two gas lines have to come off here. You can see one of them. Let's go into the engine here. Gas is flowing through there, that's good. Alright, those are off. Gotta get this choke lever off. Okay. Choke lever off. Seven sixteenths. Now you can get this throttle off of here. Okay. Carburetor is officially off. Alright, here's the carb. Here's the fuel pump going into it. Not really sure how that comes off of there. Interesting. Looks like there's a repair in the float bowl at one point. See right there. So here's a little jet down here. Let me dump out the remaining gas into a cup and just see how bad that is. Pretty orange. Holy cow. I wonder if there's some gas left in the tank. That's not the greatest. That is super orange. There's a little gasket underneath this. Oof, yeah, she's a little crusty in there. Get that off of there. Make sure the float doesn't have anything in it. Don't think it does. You can see this was repaired too at one point. I'll have to test that, soak it in water, see if there's any bubbles. Here's the needle. That is a big needle. There's the seat. There's a jet down there we can take out. Wonder if this is a screw-in pump? Yeah. Clean that out as well. Yeah, a little crusty on there. You can see through it though. Turns in. Only a quarter turn. Any other jet here? I'm not seeing any other jet, are you guys? We'll blow that out with some compressed air and some carb cleaner and see if we can get this thing to run a little bit better. All right, we've got our pump hooked up here without the carburetor. I just want to see if it spurts out gas through here when we try to start it up. See what happens. See if it pumps anything through. I think it's pumping now. All right, awesome, pump is pumping. All right, we got the carb clean, fuel filter's working. Let's see if she fires up now. Idling without the choke. There we go. Alright, that's running pretty good. That is awesome. Alright, let's check the engine oil here quick. Pretty black, but it looks like we're all the way up. I'll dip it one more time. Yeah, we're at the full mark, so that's awesome. At least there's oil in it. That's good. Alright, just gonna lube up all the chains. Well, let's see if this thing moves. It's not wanting to rev out completely here. Just twisting the bottom jet up a little bit, make it a little bit leaner. Oh yeah, that did the trick. She's running pretty good now. Oh man, this thing's really fun. Hop in this thing. This one's actually pretty nice because it's got plenty of room for your feet. I'm in. Go for your ride. Buddy. Let's see how it does through this really deep sandbank in my house. They used to have a pool right here. Alright, first ride on the Scrambler went pretty well. I cannot believe this thing moves as good as it does. It turns great, drives great, and it's a little bumpy. There's no suspension obviously, but other than that, it's a nice machine. All original, like I said before, and she starts right up, so pretty sweet. So obviously that wheel right there is further in. That should be further out, but the guy said it's hard to find the original wheels for it, so he just put those on there for now, just to have something. And it moves just fine with those, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Engine's running great, starts right up with no issues at all, idles perfectly. This thing is ready to rock and roll. Vinny enjoyed it too. He was just chilling in the back. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on this thing. And until next time, we are out.